Time now for Around Town.
Hey, Anna.
Hey, good morning. Since it's working, I'm going to go straight to Laura from Fierce Productions. Good morning, Laura.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. Very early on, you were able to switch gears with your entertainment business and kind of go virtual and start this like party in a box situation. Can you explain what you're doing since the shelter in place mandate happened?
Yeah, so I am a wedding planner, event planner, and we offer entertainment. And when everything began, I realized very quickly that we wouldn't be able to have these large gatherings that I usually produce and plan. So I partnered with a bunch of my favorite local owned businesses in Chicago, and we came up with what's called Parties to Go. And we've been delivering parties to people, and we've also been offering virtual parties as well.
So what's in those boxes? For example, Mother's Day was yesterday, but let's look forward to the virtual graduations that are happening. What would that include?
Yeah, so one of the things behind me right now is from one of our local partners called Kedzie Fest, and we can bring decorations to you. So gorgeous banners, balloons, cake, dinner, flowers, you name it. I mean, I'm an event planner, so I can make anything happen. We also have live entertainment.
Yeah, you're like a morning show producer too.
That's true. A lot of our virtual parties that we've been planning, I've been the MC and the host. I'm an actor by trade.
Yep.
So,
yeah. I love it. And so what's the price range for this?
Yeah, so packages begin at $125, and that could include a cake, a gorgeous bouquet, and all of these are elevated. So it's not your cake that you get from the grocery store. These are professional, absolutely fierce, exceptional bakers, and a lot of people from the event industry who, you know, right now we've all had to think out of the box and come up with some ideas.
Laura, it feels like you're going to have to be doing this for a very long time, if not virtually. When we all go back to our new normal, your industry is going to have to shift. Have you given any thought to how you're going to do a social distant party? How will you control a crowd? How are weddings going to happen this way? You know, have you guys started brainstorming about this?
Absolutely. The next phase of Parties to Go is using a very similar business model and doing inclusive wedding packages. So we're going to bring everything to you. A lot of wedding planning right now, there's a lot of decision making, a lot of stress, a lot of financial concern. So I'm just going to bring it to you and package it to you very similarly to how we've been doing these parties. And a lot of it is focusing on a smaller guest count. We really think that the new trend is going to be, you know, that under 50 wedding in 2020, but I'm still extremely hopeful that 2021 we're going to get right back to huge gatherings. And I've been postponing many of my events with my clients and keeping the hope alive that we will be all together in a room to get, again, 150 of us.
You know how we were doing that trend of flip-flops because our feet will kill us? Now we're going to need masks. Now you're going to have to hand out masks at the wedding, right?
Exactly. And that's
with the name of the bride and groom.
Yes, and that's a huge discussion between a lot of the catering teams because they have a lot of staff and my team as well, and you know, talking about how we're going to have sanitizing stations set up, how we're going to do floor plans with social distancing, and many, many more.
But you know, the list was always a point of contention between families at weddings. Now you just blame social distancing, and you're like, I can't invite that person I can't stand because safety first.
Exactly. And I have had a lot of my clients say, oh, why don't we just do like a little small thing this year and then next year we'll do the big party and I'll invite all my family to both. And I said, stop it. Don't do that. You don't want to plan two different weddings. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason wedding planning can be stressful. So a lot of what we're working on offering too with my business is live streaming services. So you can get married with a small group of people who are potentially local. And then my business will have live streaming so that you can broadcast it to everybody who would have otherwise traveled.
Creative people always are the first ones to know how to pivot and switch gears, right?
That's right.
Laura, thank you so much. How can people find out about these party boxes and virtual parties?
You can go to my website. You can also go to Instagram at Fierce Pros, and there's a link in my bio. And all kinds of celebrations, graduations, anniversaries, date nights, birthday parties, Mother's Day. We were out all day delivering. And we also have virtual parties like DJ dance parties, trivia, bingo. I'll host it for you. For those who want to celebrate with people around the country, we can do that too.
Thank you so much, Laura. We're going to send it back to you guys.